And if I was James Dean, you could be my Audrey. Breakfast at Tiffany's for two. So throw me away, cause if I were a boomerang, I'd turn around and come back to you. Back to you.
Hey guys, it's Malachi. So today I am back filming a brand new video, and this is going to be my back to school life hacks. If you couldn't tell by the background, I'm actually filming in a school classroom because I just thought that was a better idea. So I'm literally in my school right now, so shout out to Mrs. Mitchell for letting me film here. But today I just have 10 ideas that should certainly help you this upcoming school year. I know that a lot of times in these types of videos people get super repetitive, so I tried to come up with and look up creative ideas that would actually help you guys. So if you enjoy this, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for new videos every Tuesday and Saturday. My first life hack is to steam a shirt in the shower, because I know that the literal worst thing ever is when you wake up and you had like a very nice outfit planned, especially when you have to wear like a certain shirt in case it's like a student council or like leadership or just anything you're doing for your school event that you all need to look the same. So when you're showering in the morning, or even if you're not and you're just getting ready in general, just flip on your shower, put the water on hot, and if your shower has like a closed door that separates it from the other rooms, then definitely do that, and it'll get all the wrinkles out of your shirt, and it'll look like you spent like 20 minutes ironing it when you really just spent 20 minutes getting ready, and let that happen behind the scenes. My second life hack is to flip your pencil erasers. I know these days mechanical pencils are very popular. I personally like the Papermate Clear Points, and those cost $3 or $4 alone just for like a single one. So a very good tip is to flip over your eraser and write your initials on it. That way if someone takes your pencil and you're all super sly and catch them, you can be like, nope, that's mine. And when they try to claim that it isn't, you can just flip it over and you just slayed the haters. The next life hack is to use a website called coolmath.org. And believe it or not, this actually doesn't have math games, but most school internet blockers don't block it because it has math in the title. It just has lots of fun games. They're not like super exciting, like you're not going to find like Clash of Clans or like Xbox quality stuff, but it's still pretty fun. And if you're ever bored and you're in the library or in a class doing computer work and you finish early, just flip over to coolmath.org and hope your teacher doesn't catch you. Number 4 is a super popular tip which I have tried, and in my opinion it does work, and that is to chew matching flavored gum when you're studying and when you're taking the test. And I really like chewing gum, so the basic mint and like the Trident layers basic flavors aren't very good for that idea, just because you chew them a lot, so it's not really going to form the connection. But if you find something random that you don't chew often, like Big Red or the Orange Starburst or just anything that's kind of out there, it'll definitely help re-jog your memory when you're taking the test. Number 5 is a tip that I have been using all summer when I've had to study for things, and I use during the school year, even on days that I'm just doing regular homework, and that is to download the SelfControl app. SelfControl basically blocks all websites that you want it to, so you can either have a whitelist or a blacklist. Typically I'll do blacklist, and it comes up with some really good suggestions, like it blocks YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, but then you can add things like Tumblr, and it blocks like the whole website, which is awesome. So it doesn't just block twitter.com, it'll also block like subdomains like twitter.com/status update, you know what I mean. This is not sponsored by them, they have no idea I'm making this video, I just really like that app. Tip number 6 is to set your schedule as your lock screen. If you're allowed to have phones in school, I personally can't because my middle school doesn't allow it, but the high school of my middle school does, so you can have it as long as you're not letting it distract you a ton during class. So you can either type down your schedule or notes, or take a picture of the printed version, and then every time you look down at your phone, you'll know right where your next class is, and you don't have to be super awkward carrying around like a map or anything, and it's just a really chill idea that'll help get you through the first couple weeks of school. Number 7 is to leave your clothes outside your room, and I am personally yet to try this idea, but I just thought that it was super cool. If you're like me and as much as possible you try to pick out your clothes the night before, this will help you a ton, but you'll pretty much be forced to leave your room in order to get dressed, which will definitely help if you're the type of person like me who goes back to sleep even after their alarm starts going off. The next tip is to leave your locker so you only have to turn the very last number. And I know a lot of people will do like all the numbers between classes, then the next class they can just go flip it up. But personally, I don't think that's a very good idea. So I would just leave the last number to turn because it'll save you time in the long run. It may not seem that way since either way you end up typing in the whole thing, but for me it's like a mental thing and I always feel like I'm ahead of the game when it's set that way. The next tip is to use Command F or Control F, depending on if you're on Mac or PC, to search words more easily. So whether you're in Word or PowerPoint or Pages, Prezi, pretty much any program that runs on your device, if you use Command F, you can just type in a word to see how many times you've used it. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm typing stories and papers and essays, I don't like repeating the same word a bunch of times or like using the same word to rhyme with itself. It just really bothers me. So using Command F will help you find not only how many times you've used a word, but it'll also help you link yourself to getting there very quickly. Another tip that I learned from my good friend Sarah, who actually has a channel, I'll link it down below, is to organize your shirts so you put the ones that you've worn at the back. So if I were to wear this shirt to school today, whenever it gets washed, I just take it and put it at the end. That way I'm not constantly worrying like, oh, when did I wear this shirt? I don't want to repeat it too often. You can just continuously go in a loop. That way you're not wearing the same shirts all the time and you can easily find the ones that you haven't worn in a while. So those were my back to school life hacks. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, once again, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below what your favorite one of my life hacks was, or a life hack that you want to share with other people, because I just think it's super cool to spread ideas. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter and my Visco and my Tumblr and my Snapchat. All that stuff will be linked down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Put me in a circle, circle, circle.
I feel so empty because the camera's too far away to reach and cover the lens. I'm sad.